I've lived in Oregon my whole life, although I guess it's not a very long time, but I thought I'd be a great candidate to tell you about my home, Oregon. Before you start, make sure you join the Discord. If you have it, the link is in the description, and stick to the end to find out who won the joke competition from the last video. The current population of Oregon is 4.218 million people. The capital here in Oregon is Salem, although the biggest city is actually Portland, which I'll get into in some future videos about Oregon. If you lived in Portland, the biggest city, it'll only be about an hour and a half to the coast or Mount Hood, depending on where you live in the city. And if you're like me and you go skiing or snowboard or any snow sport, like I go up to the mountain most weekends, so it's super nice. Okay, so this is going to be like a few mini parts, probably 1 to 2 minutes each. So the first section is going to be sports, for example, and I'll make a different video in the long run. This is kind of a series, so it's going to be explaining more in depth. So this is kind of just like a little trailer, a quick summary. So for sports, if you're a soccer fan, you're in luck because we have the Portland Timbers and the Portland Thorns, both great teams, and the feel at the stadiums is very contagious. It's like everyone's very into it. It's honestly just a great time if you get to win the games. So highly recommend that. If you're a fan of snow sports like yourself, you can go up to Mount Hood. They have a ton of things to do there. Also mountain biking, and there's plenty of parks all around Portland where you can play soccer, any sports you could at a park. Also, the Portland Trail Blazers are here, and that is a really big thing to do here is go to a Blazers game. So yeah, if you're gonna live in Portland, you're definitely gonna go to one of those. There's also hockey rinks, and pretty much every type of sport you can imagine, there's some place to do it. So transportation in Portland is very diverse, from a train station to cars to biking. There's plenty of bike lanes, and it's supposed to be an easy city to get around on bike. Now, there are also a ton of electric scooters like Bird and Lime around the whole city. While you do not need a car if you live in the metro area, there are still a lot of parking garages. There are also lots of ride-sharing services such as Uber and Lyft, and the bus system is very great, especially with some apps to help you follow the schedules. There's also a Max, which is a fast train, and a streetcar. I'm just going to go over this briefly because I'm going to make a much longer video on this coming soon. So there is a ton of things to do in Oregon, from amusement parks to water parks to outdoor activities like skiing, biking, to ice skating, to pretty much everything you can think of. There's a ton to do here, so I'm going to make a really long video in the future talking about everything, the best things to do if you're visiting or if you live here, some things you might not even know about. Personally, I really like the Enchanted Forest amusement park and the Evergreen Water Park for like amusement type of things, and then Mount Hood just has a ton of different outdoor activities that I really love. There's also always the opportunity to visit the coast. In East Oregon, there's a ton of things to do, especially biking and camping. There's also lots of hikes to do in Portland and waterfalls to see. Okay everyone, thank you so much for watching. This is a pretty long process to make this video. This is kind of like an overview, so subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to get, I'm going to be posting a lot more in-depth videos about Oregon and like, different topics like someone that you see in this video. So make sure you don't miss those if you want to learn more about Oregon. I hope this video was helpful to you in some sort of way. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Now we can move on to whoever won the joke contest from the last video. So I'm going to have to go to Luke and Friends with Banter with Beth coming in close second. So here's the 2 jokes popped up on the screen. Thank you to Banter with Beth for the amazing new channel art, and then her channel's going to be down in the description, so you gotta go check that out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.